Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's Journal with Me session is inspired by this book, Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. There are so many chapters in this book that can become great journaling prompts for self reflection. But today we are going to talk about this particular chapter where the author lists out all her fears. While reading this book, I actually stopped at this point and thought that this could be a great journaling prompt, and I wrote down all my thoughts. Um, before I proceed with the rest of the video, I just want to quickly read what Dolly has written. So this chapter says things I'm scared of, and she lists out dying, people I love dying, people I hate dying, so I feel guilty about all the times I said bad things about them. Drunk men on the streets telling me I'm tall. Drunk men on the street telling me I'm fat. Drunk men on the street telling me I'm sexy. Drunk men on the street telling me I'm ugly. Drunk men on the street telling me to cheer up. Drunk men on the street telling me they want to shag me. Drunk men on the street telling me they'd never shag me. Drunk people trying on stealing my hat at parties, losing jewelry, falling out of a window, accidentally killing a baby, parlor games, talking about the history of American politics, starting fires everywhere, not understanding the washing machine, cancer, STDs, biting down on wooden lolly sticks, plane crashes, plain food, working in an office. I agree with that. Being asked if I believe in God, being asked if I believe in horoscopes, being asked when I believe in the above, why I believe in the above. Totally, I always get this question. Going into an unarranged overdraft, never owning a dog. I think she has actually listed. She has written about something very serious in a very hilarious and a lighter note. But today we are going to take this more seriously and talk about our fears. I have my notes here, so pardon me if I'm not looking at the camera. So I have divided this journaling session into two parts. Part one, where we talk about our fears. As you can pause this video at any point and journal along with me, or you can grab a beverage of your choice and watch me. Yeah, either way, this is a safe space. So, part one, we will be talking about all our fears. We'll be listing down our fears and where they're stemming from and how they're impacting our lives and how they are actually showing up in our life. In part two, we will talk about how to face our fears, or how to either how to overcome them or how to learn to live with them. I hope this resonates with you. If you find this kind of chatty journal with me videos interesting, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Now that that is out of the way, let's get started. So part one, what are my fears? You can pause the video here, as I said, or continue watching. So, what are my fears? It could be loss of job, or AI taking over, or finance, or heights, or rejection, or love, or people in general, or parenting. I think this is one of my biggest fears. As a single parent, I'm always scared that, am I doing it right? Am I enough? Whenever I think about that, I'm the only adult responsible for two children, it just sends shivers down my spine. So like that, List down all your fears. Your journal is your shrine, it's your personal safe space. So don't be ashamed, don't be scared, just be as honest as possible and list down all your fears. So the next question is, where does this fear stem from? Is it coming from a place of insecurity? Is it because of a past experience? Is it because of a recent experience? Is it because of some wound? Or is it because of childhood trauma? Or is it because of family or societal expectations? Where is your fear coming from? Again, you can be as honest and as possible and write down all the incidents or all the reasons why you feel scared. The third question is, how does this fear impact me? Am I procrastinating? Am I delaying decisions? Or are there unforeseen financial expenses that are coming up because I delayed certain decisions? Or am I not progressing in my career? Or am I finding it difficult to reach certain goals? Say, for example, you have weight loss goals or fitness goals, and you're struggling to follow a diet and you're scared to eat certain food groups or things like that. So whatever it is, how is that impacting you? Are you getting into unhealthy eating patterns or anything? The fourth question and final question in this section is, how does my body respond to this fear? Am I getting migraines, headaches, or am I binge eating, or do I struggle with perpetual anxiety, or do I experience fatigue or more serious conditions like IBS, whatever? How, because most of the times our body does give us a warning sign, we tend to ignore that. So be as honest as possible, scan through your body and list out all the emotions or um, all the conditions that you experience when you're scared. Now, coming to the part two. Now, this is now that we have listed all our fears and how they are impacting our lives and how our body is responding to these fears, we will try and see if we can make peace with this fear and learn to live with that fear, or um, is there something we can do to overcome this fear? So, the next set of questions will help you with that. Now, the first question is, can I live with this fear and still move forward, or should I get rid of it and do something about it? Like, for example, um, let's take parenting in my case. Now, there's nothing that I can do. I am a single parent and I have to live with the fact. So the only way to move forward is to move forward. It is scary, when I start thinking, I start spiraling. It is definitely scary, but there's nothing that I can do about it. So I just have to take one day at a time and learn to live with it. Whereas when it comes to the fear of rejection, oftentimes it is only our belief. Like, we are just scared that somebody could reject it. That might be true, that may not be true as well. So this is something that we can overcome. All right. So out of all your fears, I what I did was I marked them, saying that, okay, this is factual. So if it is coming from a fact, then there's nothing much that we can do about it. We have to learn to live with it. But if it is imaginary, then yes, I think I can overcome that fear. So in the first section, you must have listed down all your fears, right? So mark them as factual or imaginary, and that will help you to answer this. If you can live with this fear and try and make peace with it, or can you actually do something and overcome this fear? I hope I did not confuse you over here. Now the next question is, uh, what does courage look like for me today? Now, don't get too much into the future, or don't do uh, dig much into your past. Just today, if there is one thing that you can do that will make you feel more courageous and help you overcome at least one of those fears that you have listed, how would it look like? Like, will you be more assertive? Will you be more confident? Will you feel abundant? Will you feel loved? How does courage look like? How would you, for example, if you're scared of people, how can you how would you look more courageous today, so you would show up as your most confident self at work? You would speak assertively, you would take good decisions as a leader and things like that. So all that you can write for this question. Now the final question is, how can I reassure that part of me that is scared? Well, to be very honest, there is nothing that we can do about it. As they say, fear is an acronym for false evidence appearing real. So there is, we don't have enough evidence to substantiate all the arguments that happen in our heads. So nobody can actually answer, but it would be really fun if you can sit and answer, how can I reassure the part of me that is scared? What I do, and this is something that I learned in therapy, is for questions like this, I try to um, separate myself from my, um, I don't know how to explain this, but I try to talk with myself in third person, saying that, okay, Sati, everything will be fine. We have gone through worst in the past. We have seen this, we have seen that. We've been together all this while. We did we did overcome all that, right? So this is also one of the phases, and definitely we will overcome and things like that. So yeah, it will be really fun to talk with yourself in third person. Do give it a try and let me know what you think. As always, if you have braved till this point, thank you so much for all your love and support. I hope you find today's journal with me session useful. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love reading all your comments. Thank you so much once again. I will see you when I see you next.